You could see it.
Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show.
It's the Charlie Bahama Show. Yeah.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama. Welcome to the Charlie Bahama Show. And no, I'm not on a jitney on Mackey Street or Market Street. I am in Cuba. That's right, with Havana Tour Bahamas. We are here in Cuba. You can see this amazing schedule they have for us. So we've been doing so much. And last week you saw us mainly in Havana. Okay, we went out to Vinales as well to see the tobacco farms there and that prehistoric wall that you saw there. But today we're on the bus. We are here with Trans-Tour on the Trans-Tour bus, and we're going to a place called Trinidad. Now, not Trinidad and Tobago, but Trinidad, and it's about a 4 to 5 hour ride, depending on how many horse and carriages are in front of us. You'll see that. It's not like the ones in Nassau, but the horse and carriages are all over, and the buses are respected. They stop and, let them go by and everything. So it's about a 4 to 5 hour ride. So you're going to have a treat because we're going to be stopping in Cienfuegos as well. We're going to go up into the mountains, and also El Hincho. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but they'll tell you how to pronounce it because there's a lot of words. I'm not really good with the pronunciation at all, but it's going to be a fun time, and we have guides who are going to show us, and of course, the amazing Delcio. He's going to be with us again, and Havana Tour Bahamas. You want to come and you can have this amazing schedule of everything that you want to do as well. So before you have to make your schedule, you can come with us and you can see Havana, Cuba, Trinidad, all these different places. All right? So come on back, Charlie Bahama Show in Cuba. Hey, it's Charlie Bahama. Welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we're on our way to Cienfuegos and Trinidad. So there's a stop off here at Fiesta Campesina, and this is in the area of the Bay of Pigs. Okay, but Cubans refer to it as Playa Giron, okay, but everybody else, and especially Americans, Bay of Pigs, that's what they call it. So a little quick stop, Charlie Bahama, and then we're on our way from here. Follow us. Pancho. Or Charlie Bahama.
Okay, Bahama, coming right after this.
The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. And brought to you by Wendy's, where quality is our recipe. And Marco's Pizza, the Italian way. And brought to you by Havana Tour Bahamas, your Cuba specialist. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Keep up with all things Charlie Bahama by following Charlie Bahama on all our social media pages. Get behind-the-scenes access to Bahamian and international celebrities, along with travel info, tips, photography, and video. Like, share, and follow Charlie Bahama on all social media platforms. And subscribe to our Charlie Bahama YouTube page to catch up on all past episodes and bonus clips. You can also go to charliebahama.com anytime. We always keep the lights on. The Charlie Bahama Show. All that same flair with a little less hair.
Yeah.
KFC is giving you more to love with our KFC Bucket Meal with large size. Get the KFC Family Bucket featuring 8 pieces of juicy chicken, family fries, and 4 biscuits that feeds 4. A KFC Deluxe Bucket with 10 pieces of delicious chicken, 2 larger sides, and 4 biscuits that feeds 4 to 6. Or a KFC Party Bucket with 15 pieces of our chicken, 3 larger sides, and 6 biscuits that feeds 6. And we'll handle the dishes, plates, and utensils included, so you can lick your fingers in peace. KFC knows value, and it's finger licking good. Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well. So
Wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana.
Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, I mean they gotta change those spokesman.
They got the newest washer and dryer, and they always upgrading all their locations.
And these two models, they ain't gotta change. Superwash, they washes you, cleans you, presses you 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And we have made our way from Havana. And where are we headed, Adelso?
So right now we are here in the kind of replica from one Indian town. Remember that we have Taínos and Siboneyes. That's why this town is called Aldea Taína, the name of the Indians in that place. In here, you can see different representation of how they were living before. I mean, there are some sculptures that they were made by the Cuban artist Rita Longa. And then in here, you can see some of the way they were living, how they were fishing, hunting, crocodiles even, and then planting maize or corn. And then you can have in this tour, you can have a vision, you can have a knowledge about how they were in these times. Also, La Laguna del Tesoro, or call it like a treasure lagoon or whatever, is surrounded this aldea, this town. The small houses also will give you an idea how they were also constructing and building their huts, you know, in this town.
Right. I think I am now Taino, you see?
You are Taino or probably Siboney.
Oh, Siboney? Okay. I am Siboney.
Yeah.
Okay, and I have a wife, she's there, okay. But also now, we left Havana this morning, and we drove. Where did we come?
We are very close right now. I mean, we came from the north from Havana, and we are driving ahead to the south of Cuba. So we are going to go in 2 hours, something like that. We're going to be in Cienfuegos in the south. So we want to cross the country from north to south. So that's, then very near from here is the Bay of Pigs.
Right.
Also that we are going to go right now very close to that place.
But we call it Bay of Pigs, but the Cubans call it?
Playa Girón, because it's located in the one beach called Girón.
Okay. And on the way, I must say, it's a lot of nature. We have seen the crocodiles, we've seen the parrots.
This is one of the best places in Cuba for exploring more about the Cuban flora and fauna. So this is about birding. It's a magnificent, you know, and very good place for birding here. People that likes birding from other countries, they come here because it's amazing. So how more than 30 kind of types of birds you can watch in here for bird watchers, you know, in this place. Yeah. Animals, and you could see already today the Cuban parrots. Today you saw it in this tour. So nature is involved in also here. So more ecotourism practice is what you can find in these places.
Fantastic. Okay, so now where do we go?
We go to Cienfuegos.
Onward to Cienfuegos. Okay, so, Charlie Bahama. More right after this. Cienfuegos. We are here in a place out in the countryside near Bay of Pigs where they have the parrots. These are the Cuban parrots. And you can see what they do is they have certain people who live out here, and they're able to raise the parrots. And you know, you can see their couples. You'll see some of them have just been married because they're close, and then the ones that are married like 5 years, they're like this, 10 years, they're like that, 20 years, they're the other. And but anyway, they have these throughout Cuba so that they keep the population alive. And then they release some of them each year, and then also then they pair some of them so they continue the cycle of the Cuban parrot. Keep them alive. Newlyweds, they just got married. See that? And see, that's the male. You see how he's like defending. He's like, hey, get away, stay away. So this is 5 years of marriage. You see, 5 years of marriage. So this is after 10 years of marriage. You see that? 10 years of marriage.
Have you ever dreamed about visiting the beautiful island of Cuba? Havana Tour Bahamas is your passport to adventure, beauty, culture, and history with direct flights from Nassau to Cuba. Whether it's for medical travel, weddings, or vacation, Havana Tour Bahamas arranges everything from car rentals to hotels, apartments, or tours in your language. Explore the old city of Havana, historic Santiago de Cuba, or the beaches of Varadero. See how the world-famous Cuban cigars and rum are made. Havana Tour Bahamas, the one and only Cuba specialist. Contact Havana Tour Bahamas and start your Cuba adventure today.
The pizza that's perfect for every party, every moment, and every occasion.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we have made our way here to Cienfuegos.
Yes.
See, here with our amazing friend Ed.
Well, you call me Adelso better. But
Okay.
anyway, you call me Ed.
Ed is short, okay, for friends,
Yes.
amigos. But when you come, his full name is Adelso. Adelso.
Okay.
Powerful name. Fantastic.
Name.
Okay, so tell us about Cienfuegos.
Cienfuegos, I will never have days and time to tell you everything about Cienfuegos. It will take about 1 year, but I will try to explain to you very briefly about Cienfuegos and what happened here. So this is the only city founded by French in Cuba in 1819. So it means that Cienfuegos is almost a new city. It's a French city, and still, you can see the architecture beautiful and different from some other places in Cuba. Very clean city. So we are right now in the Parque, Jose Marti Park, the main place in here when the people come, sit down, talk, young people mostly, with the monument to our national hero Jose Marti, which is there also. Highlights in here, easy. We have the church, people call it Cathedral. It's a cathedral because it got 2 towers, not a church. It's a Catholic church anyway, right? It was a school, a college, like a secondary school today. It was a college. But one of the main highlights in here we have is the theater, Teatro Tomás Terry. It was a kind of landowner, very rich people that, he died in France, and his children honor him, trying to pay, like a contribution and honor to his father. They made this theater with the money they have to him, right? So the rest, well, we have the Ceiba tree in here, that tree you see here, the government house also in here, and that's it. This is the place very nice for people to come here, to walk around and to see more about Cuban history, to visit the theaters, museums that we have in here around, to see more about Cienfuegos. So, is that okay for you?
Oh, fantastic. It's always good.
It's always good.
Yeah,
I know that.
Adele, so you tell us so much history and information about all the different places, cities in Cuba, because you are Havana Tour. Havana Tour is the Cuban specialist.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, or Charlie Bahama right after this.
And Adelso from Cuba, Havana Tour too. Thank you very much.
The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana.
Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, I mean they gotta change those spokesman.
They got the newest washer and dryer, and they're always upgrading all their locations.
And these 2 models, they ain't gotta change. Superwash, they wash you, cleans you, presses you 24/7.
KFC is giving you more to love with our KFC bucket meals with large size. Get the KFC Family Bucket featuring 8 pieces of juicy chicken, family fries, and 4 biscuits that feeds 4. A KFC Deluxe Bucket with 10 pieces of delicious chicken, 2 larger sides, and 4 biscuits that feeds 4 to 6. Or a KFC Party Bucket with 15 pieces of our chicken, 3 larger sides, and 6 biscuits that feeds 6. And we'll handle the dishes, plates, and utensils included, so you can lick your fingers in peace. KFC knows value, and it's finger licking good.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we have made our way here to Trinidad. Not Trinidad and Tobago, but Trinidad and Cuba. And Adelso has told us already so much before we got here about this is a city going back in time. So Adelso, tell me about this city and what's special about Trinidad.
So thank you for coming here, and thank you for this opportunity, to give us some information about it. So let me tell you that Trinidad is a city that already we consider one of the most colonial towns in Cuba. It's a city that stuck in the time, same shape almost than before. The cobblestone streets, you can see it everywhere in here. It was founded by Diego Velázquez de Cuellar in 1514. So how many years, my friends? Lots of years.
Yes.
So it was at the beginning of Trinidad, there was a town that the main and the most productive industry was sugar cane. That's why, if you use your imagination, in Trinidad you will see slaves, landowners, people, sugar mill owners. It was full. We already went to the places when you could see some ingenios and haciendas there because Trinidad was having the control of this. A lot of slaves, a lot of sugar, and then, well, you already saw some of the museums in here. I would say that this is a city museum. Okay, we call it La Ciudad Museo or Museo City, whatever. So it's a very nice place for you to go back to history and learn about slavery in Cuba and all the things that happened here in those times till the independence war came. That, in those years, most of the slaves ran away from the owners. So the industry was almost lost because of that. So the incomes lost almost because of that. So the independence war brought kind of bankrupt here to this place also. So we're gonna be walking around and you will see houses like the Palacio Cantero. Most similar houses like this will have the landowners in here and people very rich, high class in colonial time, well living in this part of the town. And houses like this will give you an idea how rich they were, right? So we're gonna walk around and you will see more houses colonial like this one, and we're gonna go to the Plaza Mayor when we're gonna be chatting more and talking about Trinidad too, okay?
Yeah. Now, this is Trinidad because we drove from Havana, and the first place we stopped
In Cienfuegos.
Cienfuegos, and then we continued on. So Trinidad is about, say, 5 hours drive.
Without stopping, without going to Cienfuegos, if we come straight to Trinidad, it's about 5 hours, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Approximately.
And you were...
Why are you laughing?
No, approximately. You were exact.
It's my timing, I know.
Yes,
I know that by heart.
Yeah. The only thing is, so far I've been drinking a lot of
That's nice.
cerveza and rum, but you only drink water.
Water is health. This is what I drink a lot. Well,
You have me drinking all the drinks, so
Well,
you see me drinking, but
I didn't finish the phrase. That's what I drink in front of the cameras. All right? Behind the scene, something else. So we call it behind the curtains.
behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Okay, more Charlie Bahama, but in front of the curtain. Okay, we show
Okay.
you more of Cuba and Trinidad. Follow us. Hey, it's Charlie Bahama, and we are in the Trinidad province of Cuba. And back there, and I'll show you, this was a sugar plantation. They had slaves here, and there's a tower up there, way up there, and that was the spot where they could look out and see the slaves, and there's a bell there, and the bigger the bell meant the more slaves you had. I guess so, because you had so many way out in the fields that you need a big bell so they can hear. So it was a time when the Spanish had slaves here in Cuba. Not a good time at all, but this is one of these plantations, and this is another example of how Cuba keeps the history alive. And it's beautiful what they do. They take all the different parts of their history and they create something really cool. So more Charlie Bahama right after this. All right, we're gonna make some cane juice, sugar cane juice. Me and Jason over there from Bahamas Local. So we're supposed to push, okay? Listo? Ready? Let's go! Oh, wait, please. You have to, the other way. Okay. Listo? Go! Wait. Oh, Jason, you there. Okay, now we are ready. Okay, listo. No,
You're the way around.
Oh, okay.
You're wrong.
Now,
You're wrong, my friend. You need more. You need a backup there. You need someone else.
Finito? Más?
Vamos! Whatever you're wearing, you have a wage for that. You are paid for that. So. already.
Finito?
So now,
Now,
you drink that?
I drink too, or only you?
No, only you.
My gosh, I haven't drank so much in my life. This is from my hard work. And Jason.
No, my hard work.
So you can thank us for this.
If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page.
It all started in 1984 when Wendy's first opened in Freeport, Grand Bahama. Over the years, we've expanded into communities that we proudly serve, leading the charge in exceptional customer service and restaurant growth. These things are the quality in our recipe. Wendy's is truly the place for everyday people, just like you and me. Wendy's is fast food done right.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we are here at one of the most beautiful spots in Cuba, and with one of the most beautiful women in Cuba, Lidie here. Lidie, welcome to the Charlie Bahama Show.
It's my pleasure working with you here. By the way, my name is Lidie Nuris Tamayo, but everybody call me Lidie.
I will call you Lidie. I'm very bad with the long words. And now we've lost Adelso. Adelso is lost in the woods here, but I'm so happy because we have somebody much more beautiful than Adelso here. So Lidie, where are we, and tell me about this place?
Okay, so now we are in the central southern part of Cuba. The name of the park is El Nicho. El Nicho is a beautiful park when you find a lot of beautiful waterfall as this one and two natural ponds where you can swim. The temperature of the water is very fresh, between 19 and 20 degrees, but it's really, really refreshing, really nice. You will love it. The color of the water is between blue and green, so you will love it.
Yeah. Now there's a lot of birds up here, and also plants and plants that like help you with medicine as well.
You know, Cuban people, as we have hard times in the 90s, we have to come back to use plants, herbs, because we have this knowledge from our original times. So all Cuban people would know all the herbs, and here when you come in group, you have the possibility to have a very, very good explanation concerning herbs, also bird watching, because you have many, many birds living here, okay? We have the Cuban national bird, which is tocororo, the Cuban dragon. We have a very tiny one, we call it Carta Cuba. It's very, very beautiful, okay? So we have a lot of kingbirds. You will love everything here.
Yeah, and I see this beautiful waterfall behind us, and as you can see, our camera is probably misting up because the water and the mist is hitting the camera, but this is just amazing here. And people, you can see tourists from all over the world come here.
Okay, this beautiful waterfall is the main waterfall. It has 20 meter height and 22 of wide. And the name of the waterfall is Desparramaderos, but all English-speaking native known as El Nicho Waterfall, okay?
Well, this is amazing because on this show, Havana Tour Bahamas has brought us here. We went to Havana, we're at Cienfuegos, we've been to, just about everywhere. And this is just a little different, and it shows, Bahamians out there and people around the world, if they come to Cuba, everybody has different things they like. You can go to Havana for the city, but here is totally different. And I must say, coming up here, going up the mountain, it was sort of nerve-wracking. It was like almost an hour on this cool, transportation. And when you got here, it was worth the trip. It was fantastic. So
that's why coming here. I will advise you guys, if you love nature and you really want to enjoy it, Cuban nature, flora and fauna, you have to come to El Nicho Waterfall. It's very, very beautiful here.
Okay, I think we should go and find Adelso now. He's lost, so we're gonna go find Adelso. More Charlie Bahama right after this. Adelso! Adelso!
Have you ever dreamed about visiting the beautiful island of Cuba? Havana Tour Bahamas is your passport to adventure, beauty, culture, and history with direct flights from Nassau to Cuba. Whether it's for medical travel, weddings, or vacation, Havana Tour Bahamas arranges everything from car rentals to hotels, apartments, or tours in your language. Explore the old city of Havana, historic Santiago de Cuba, or the beaches of Varadero. See how the world-famous Cuban cigars and rum are made. Havana Tour Bahamas, the one and only Cuba specialist. Contact Havana Tour Bahamas and start your Cuba adventure today.
Well, thanks for watching the Charlie Bahama Show all the way here in Cuba, and a fitting ending. We're ending here on the Malecon. And Adelso, thank you so much for a fantastic trip. We've had 2 fantastic shows here in Cuba. First of all, in Havana, where we are now come back to, but all the way to Trinidad, where you've taken us, and also our fantastic driver. I mean, Havana Tour Bahamas has done a fantastic job. We've got to thank them, Lisette, and of course, Billy. Everybody knows Billy back in Havana Tour Bahamas. So, if you want to have a wonderful trip like this, just, contact Havana Tour Bahamas and talk to Lisette and Billy, and they'll hook you right up and ask for the most famous Adelso.
It was fantastic also.
Yeah. Now, this is the Malecon. I mean, it's beautiful out there. And what does the Malecon mean?
Well, Malecon is like a sea wall, right? So it's very well known in Cuba, not only in Havana, for everybody. So it's a place when the people from Havana come and have a good time, relax. During the summertime it's better because it's going to be like refreshing a little bit. So that's the Malecon.
Yeah. No, it is beautiful because it stretches a long way and you can see the waves splashing over here. But listen, like I say, when we're not on the air, go to Charlie Bahama, all our socials. You can see a little bit of behind the scenes here in Cuba. So go to Charlie Bahama YouTube page and subscribe and share. Also go to our Instagram and TikTok, Charlie Bahama, and follow and like and and share to all the folks around the world, because we're going to show you not only the Bahamas and Bahamians doing big things, but also here in Cuba and other places around the world, because we have that connection. Bahamas Air, we want to thank Bahamas Air also for getting us over here, and of course Havana Tour Bahamas. Okay, so I think that's it, Adelso. Fantastic show. Are you happy with the Charlie Bahama Show?
Very, very happy. So, but
are you happy we're leaving?
No, like this, not like this. But I'm very happy that I met you and that we had a good time with you too. Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah.
You'll be welcome again.
Thank you so much. Okay, so until next time, be safe, love everybody, and Charlie Bahama.
So bye.
Time for the airport.
Time for the airport. Okay. The plane is not waiting.
Charlie Bahama Show. 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 Charlie Bahama Show.
Yeah.